Hello and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. We are doing pick a card reading for the lunar eclipse and see which card you are drawn to. I'll be taking out a few cards and see whichever one calls out to you. Could be more than one. And these eclipses bring about significant changes and shifts in our life as well as in our energy. So we'll try and get a look, into that. So we have these three cards. Let's see if there's another card coming out. Otherwise, okay. 4 and 5. Alright. So we have 5 cards to pick from. The first is the envy card. Second is gratitude. Third is service. Fourth is growth. And the last card is humor. So see which card calls out to you, viewer, and then we will. I'll proceed with the readings, and then you can. I'll give the stamps. Sorry, time stamps in the description box below. So I will start with the envy card. So let's see what the envy card is about. Okay. Now the eclipse is about shifts in the energy. All right. So we will see what is ending and what is beginning. So I'll start with the envy card here for all those who chose the envy card. See, now let me just shuffle again. So I'm going to ask what is ending for all those who have chosen card 1. Just let me shuffle. What is ending for all those who have chosen card number 1, which is the envy card? So it's what's ending for you? Rising above. It's like we'll take it in this context of envy. I think I'll just move these other cards. Yeah, I think that'll be better. So what's ending? Always trying to let's see what this is about before I start. So what is this about? What are you rising above? I think you do feel a little either you're envious of people, or other people are envious of you, and they're always striving to do better. I think since you're watching it, I will direct the reading towards you. I think you're always trying very hard to be that element of wanting to be better than others, or for some reason you have to really push a lot to prove your point, so that people take you in a way you would like them to see you, and a certain image or a certain kind of person you have been in the past struggling to be. So you've always been pushing for that. Or I would also say that for some of you you have always whatever the scenario is, you have always been trying very hard to rise above it. You feel that let it be, let me be better than this, let me be better than this. And that could be could be the source of envy in other people's eyes, that how come you're always so good, how come you're always not bothered by what is happening around you. And there could be people who are deliberately doing that. Okay, so this card does say I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I do feel that for most of you it is wanting to not get swamped by the challenges around you, and you've always pushed really hard to come up and not get swept in by them. And I think that is something which a lot of people envy, especially those who are purposely creating something like that. Now that phase is coming to an end. I think let's see how that happens. You have the Sun card. It's a card to of strength and energy. And you have the 9 of Wands and the Ace of the Page of Swords. So here these cards are talking about this just a minute. It's been very challenging for you to always maintain this sunny outlook, to always be happy, to always be cheerful, not let the petty problems and the pettiness created by people around you, you don't get swept in that, right? For a long time you've been struggling and you've been persevering, not to let it bother you. And especially, comments, I would say, which people have been, pointing towards you, or rumors they have been spreading about you. So there have been a lot of people, who have not been wishing you well and deliberately creating scenes and situations for you. You're pretty exhausted, but you did not give up. All those who chose card 1. So all that is coming to an end for you. Now let me see what is so that is ending, and I think, oh, let me take out 2 more. Okay, so here we have the 7 of Pentacles, and you have the reversed 4 of Pentacles. I normally don't get reversed cards in my deck, but here we've got it. So, but I do feel, with this 7 of Pentacles, this eclipse is going to give you the reward for being persevering, for not getting swept in, for always keeping a sunny and cheerful perspective to life, even though situations have been very challenging for you. So you are going to be rewarded for that, and you no longer need to feel insecure. That insecurity thing is also coming to an end. It's almost over. You had your concerns about you, but like with this sun card here, you have that temperament of always looking happy, cheerful and sunny in front of everyone, but inwardsly you probably felt a little insecure. So all of that is coming to an end for all those who have chosen this card. Now let's see what is beginning for you. Okay, what is starting for you? With this phase coming to an end, what phase is beginning for all those who chose card 1? Okay, so you've got this card of planting seeds. I think you've got more than one card. You're planting seeds and you're cultivating prosperity. So there is, something, whatever seeds you had sown in the past with respect to something, maybe you were working very quietly, silently, and, whatever, you were working towards. Now you will see, things really blooming for you. You will see, look at this abundant, the flowers here, they're all blooming beautiful and leaves are coming out, and here you had planted seeds. So I just get a feeling that there was something you were doing in the past which you really could not tend to because of these challenging circumstances. Now that they're over, you will get the time and energy to either plant more seeds and devote yourself completely to cultivating whatever has sprouted for you. So new abundance is coming, but now you'll have the time and the effort to focus completely on your dreams. 8 of Cups, you have moved away from this entire thing. 9 of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment card for you. So now you will have that time, energy, to devote to yourself completely and to cultivate prosperity for yourself. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is again talking of new beginnings. 5 of Cups and the Hierophant. So with the 5 of Cups over here, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles, it was there. I will just say that now you have the opportunity to work for yourself, only for yourself, right, without feeling threatened. And now everything is under the guidance of the universe, or there's a spiritual teacher in your life who is going to be very helpful for you through this. But I do feel that this kind of sadness, this kind of loneliness, lack of money, all those things are something of the past. It is all over for you, those tough times and feeling unhappy. But now it's time for you to pursue whatever you want to for yourself. And with the Hierophant card, it's also a time of great wisdom for you. So challenges sometimes do teach us the toughest lessons, but other than working with this, you will probably get to see how all of this has made you a lot wiser for whatever it was worth. Okay, so you will get that insight also as you work on your dreams. So it's all whatever is coming up is something really nice. Keep your focus on yourself, viewer, and all these tough times are ending with this eclipse now. So any messages which I can get for you? What would the oracle like to tell you? Okay, so I have this door to romance which is here. Now this could be giving time to a relationship as well, And also, you just feeling very happy that, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with life, and falling in love with all what you are doing now. So it's, it could be that it could be that relationship, you have time to devote to a relationship as well. And it's all in all, good days are coming for you. This kind of, harsh energies, that cycle is over, but it has given you some lessons. So let me get you some more guidance. This is the new moon in Libra. The eclipse is happening in the sign of Libra on the Aries Libra axis. Know you are loved. All right, so the universe has got its eye on you. You're very dear to the universe. Don't feel that it abandoned you. It just put you through a little a patch of rough tidings for you to gain spiritually, right? And now that you've learned your spiritual lessons, you're on your way to material success and well-being. So that's what the universe wanted to tell you. And new moon in Aries, go for it. I was just telling you, it's in the axis of Aries and Libra, and now you're all set to go towards what you really want for yourself, right? Cultivate your dreams, cultivate and grow whatever you would like to grow for yourself, viewer. And this entire phase is over. So yes, let people first, they were envious of you and they tried to pose challenging situations for you, but that is the energy you are primarily in, and now you're out of that and on your own. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. So let's start the reading for card 2. It says gratitude. So this eclipse is bringing you, this sense of appreciation, gratitude, and thankful for, let's see for what. Okay, so now the overall energy is of, appreciation, gratitude, and thanks. Now let's see what is it that, you are ending with this eclipse. What is the viewer ending? What kind of a cycle is the viewer ending with this? You're ending expecting miracles. I think you've been praying for a long time, for something. There's some kind of a wish fulfillment you have been waiting for and expecting. I think the wait is over. That is what has ended for you. The waiting is over and the miracle is is going to be delivered now. So let's see, with the tarot, what kind of a miracle is it? What have you been waiting for? And a description for that. So we have 3 of Cups. Now this is a card of celebration, getting together, happy times, something to celebrate. They're all raising a toast. 8 of Swords. We were really, feeling quite stuck. You were wondering, anything is going to happen or not happen. You found it very difficult to move out of a situation, and you're waiting for it, that freedom to, move out, step out. You felt very confined and very confused as well, viewer. And now we have the Queen of Swords. Look at the energy, the transformation of energy. You here, and look at you now. You're like, full of energy, full of fire, and ready to move. You're ready to move. The miracle is, waiting for that miracle is over, and now you're just set to, follow that path, whatever you've been praying for. And we have 2 of Cups. It's a lovely reading, of celebration, getting together with like-minded people. And, with this, it could be a relationship as well. Let's see what this 2 of Cups is about. All right. So we have the, a certain transformation in your, some kind of a relationship, right? So whatever it, I think you're looking to heal a relationship, viewer, and I think you were waiting that when will that happen. So that waiting period for the change to come into your relationship, that wait is over for good, and now there'll be a time where you can connect with the person and you'll get that energy back, no longer feeling confined, restricted, limited, what to do, how can I move, things are not proceeding. That entire phase is over. You're ready to follow a new path with this person in your relationship. Okay, so that miracle is coming with the eclipse for you. And the waiting is definitely over. Now let us see what is beginning for you, right? What is starting, what kind of a cycle is starting for the viewer? I got these two cards: embarking on a new adventure and giving birth. Both cards significant of, new beginnings, right? So it's you are in the process of giving birth and to a new relationship, right? So, and it's going to be one, which is going to be full of adventure, you know sorry, lightheartedness, fun. It's not going to be, that responsibility laden relationship, but fun filled kind of a relationship, right? It's all, in the process of birthing right now. So, it's like just round the corner for you, viewer. Let's see what the tarot is going to tell us. Ace of Wands. A better card can we get? For starters, where there's new fire, new passion, new energy in your relationship, right? Brand new start and end to, just see the placement of the cards. This heaviness, this waiting, this bad phase is over for good. You now there's new energy in your relationship, as well as, whatever equation you shared with the person, that's not going to be there anymore in the, forthcoming chapter of your relationship. It's going to be new energy from you as well as the other person concerned. Okay, none of you are carrying, the past in your relationship now. Maybe the past approach, the past behavior, the way you used to, connect with each other or look at each other, all of that has also changed. You will see them in a new light, and they will see you also in a new light. We have the Five of Cups and the reversed Lovers. Now we have the reversed Lovers over here because, I feel this is not a new path for you. You have traveled that path which was left, incomplete, and now that is why, you're reconnecting, and in many ways you are starting anew. But it is not a new journey for you. You had a break in that journey. Now you are reconnecting, and now you're moving forward. So it is not going to be, like I did say, the energy has changed, but it is all very familiar to you, right? And with the Five of Cups, this is something over and done with. Even though you might feel that, a lot of time was wasted in waiting and for things to happen and things to be at the right time, but don't forget that it also taught you a lot, right? It also taught you a lot. It's different for all of us, but it had its own reasons, and now it's up to you, with the remaining two cups, what you want to fill in them and how you want to take it forward. So that, free will you get to exert for yourself, how you want to take the relationship, but definitely, a brand new road and a brand new chapter. And we have the King of Swords. Now it would be a good idea to, be very, very honest with yourself with respect to, how you're going to conduct this relationship, as well as, take it forward. With the King of Cups, I do feel that you have a lot of maturity, over a period of time. You have gained that clear insight about what you want in life, and also, living with a sense of, just behavior and truthfulness and honesty. You also probably learned that you really need to, proceed from here with a very clear mind, without any ambiguity, without any doubt, without any fears. That's it. I think that's what you have learned, that now I know very well what I want, and I'm going to follow through with that, because it's a completely new beginning. So you are starting, with a new mental slate. You're not, starting with preconceived notions, or with the previous patterns. None of that. It's absolutely very, very clear how you are going to take this relationship in complete honesty and truth. So let's see what your guidance is. What would the oracle like to tell you? Okay, we have this. It talks of adjacent possibilities. So yes, you have it's totally up to you, because you are on a new road, and see how you would like to proceed with this. If you thought that things are going to go in a particular manner, this card also says that explore your options, look at other possibilities. Don't go with a set idea for now, though you might have one, but also be open to changes, also be open to new options, also be open, keep an open mind to this relationship as well, right? So that is the guidance for you with respect to this relationship. And any other guidance? See here, this card would like to say something. Trust the universe. Okay, so you have expecting miracles, and this card says trust the universe. So the universe will deliver, the universe is going to give you. Now you also, that's why I think you got this card as well, that the universe has a lot more in store for you other than what you can think of, a viewer. All right, so just trust, and be open and amenable to changes, options, and newness in this relationship. You have attuned to the divine, so the more you keep yourself connected with the almighty, the universal energies, you'll be in the flow with what the universe wants for you, for with respect to this relationship. See the bigger picture. So like I said, you might have your own ideas with respect to this relationship, but there is something more than that. So do keep yourself a little flexible. Find a balance. All right, so you are that is how you're going to, relationships are all about balance. You've got this full moon in Libra, which is also significant of relationships. So you need to, you will get that balance if you keep yourself open to new elements, new ideas, new ways of being in your relationship. Cool your emotions. All right, so that would be a good suggestion to just keep your mind calm, and just tell yourself that you are open to new things, new elements which the universe wants you to be aware of with respect to relationships, and not get too stuck on what you are looking at. So you need to be a lot flexible in your mind and in your emotions to accommodate what the universe is giving you, because it has a larger, it's got a bigger idea, a bigger plan for you, bigger than what you can think. So that's going to be really, really good for you, and just trust it and flow with that. Okay, so viewer, with that I'll wrap up this reading. So let's start your reading for all those who chose this card, service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. So this is the overall energy of the eclipse for you. And let's see what is it that, what cycle are you ending? All right, let's see what cycle, what is ending for you. Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills me. So let's see, I think, let's see what this card is about. So what is ending for you? I think you're, let's see, it's a little strange. Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords. We have the World. Some of my cards are, and the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. So soaring into joy, what is coming to an end for you, a viewer, is, something was, there was, you've been lifted off something which was weighing you down. I think you were connected, to somebody where you only had to do things for them. Okay, and now, you are being freed from them. So what is coming to an end? You're holding on to, the balloons over here, which is helping you soar. But I do feel that it's time to let go of serving somebody which, you have been serving for a long period of time. And I feel that this person is not very, nice, because with the Queen of Swords, she is somebody who's very harsh, especially with her speech. She speaks the truth, but she has a very harsh way of speaking. So you have been tending to somebody, you have been connected to somebody, like that, who is of a very harsh demeanor, and they are they don't have, there's no softness with respect to them. But for some reason, you were connected with them, and you were dealing with them, but that cycle is getting over with the World card over here. It's all coming to an end. You have been freed. You've been like, you're rising in the sky. So that means you kind of got disconnected with earth. So you have got the disconnection of serving this person, probably a female in a lot of cases, and the whole experience was emotionally very draining for you. Okay, so it was, I mean, you did it all, you could do, your very best, but it really took a toll on you emotionally. And this person was also, somebody who spoke very poorly, very ill of you, in front of you, behind you, always scheming, plotting, and things like that. All of that is over. And with the page of cups over here, you're getting back, you're getting moving away from that energy of, the child looking after somebody, the young person looking after somebody older than them. So that cycle is coming to an end for you. Okay, now let's see what is beginning for you. What is beginning for, what cycle is beginning for the viewer? Let's see. And now that you're freed from this person, you have the opportunity to cherish yourself and renew your life. So this person, has been, it's like, it's not nice, but it says clutter. So, they had cluttered up your life, and now, you're on the verge of getting rid of them, and you can focus on yourself, follow your dreams, intuition, what you want to do. Have all the time and energy to look after yourself, and be, give yourself all that nice treatment, you could not give to yourself earlier. So this person is definitely moving out and taking with them, everything which was just a clutter for you, which was just occupying unnecessary space. Maybe the karma has definitely got over. So what's coming for you? We have the 8 of Wands over here. So things are going to move rather quickly. Your new cycle is very, very energetic. And you could also, with the 2 of Cups, ooh, Death, 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups over here. So there is going to be, a lot of activities, a lot of energy is going to get started in this new cycle, where you will have time, to devote to a relationship. There is going to be a final end and a complete transformation, for you, with respect to the 8 of Swords, where you felt so confined, where you felt so restricted and restrained, that, now all of that is over, and you have, see, from here you're developing into this somebody who has all the time to spend outdoors, connect with nature, and, nurture yourself emotionally over here. You're going to spend your time doing that, looking after yourself and your, a significant relationship. Maybe for some of you, you just might have a complete break with this person. I feel, let me get a little more on the 2 of Cups. So that's 5 of Cups and the King of Swords and the Lovers. So, whatever time, you needed to spend with this particular person, I think a very significant relationship suffered because of that. And now you will have the time, to reconnect with them. And then, don't, not, sorry, reconnect with them. And then, you'll be free of this kind of, like I said, the heaviness in your mind, thinking about, this other person and stuff like that. All of that is going to be over. You'll have a lot of happy times, emotionally it's going to be good for you. It's going to be very nurturing for you, and nurturing self as well as the relationship. So let's see what guidance we can give to you. Okay, I'll take these 2 cards. 3. Sun. So it's a time of, happy days are here with the Sun card. It's a time to be happy, joyful, like I said, spend time in nature, sunny days, appreciation, as well as 6th chakra. So, we have the third eye card over here, which talks of, you have the wisdom, knowledge, as well as the clairvoyance to see, what has happened, for you. So with that, I feel, you also understand and appreciate, this journey. And finally, it does happen when it comes to an end, because, that is a time we get, we get to reflect on things. So all said and done, viewer, you're quite happy, and appreciative of whatever life offered you. And now you're very, very happy and appreciative of, what the universe is giving you now. Okay, there's lots to be. It's a gentle and, loving cycle that you are entering now. None of the hard work and the toil which, you had to experience. The good thing which comes out of it is the karma gets over. Whatever we owe to another person has been sorted out. New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. So take the initiative to do what you want, look after yourself, remove and release all the clutter from the past. It's no longer valid. and it's all up to you to do so. Be proud of yourself. Yes, I just mentioned that karma clearing happening, so yes, you do need a pat on your back for having done it successfully and over and completing a cycle between you and this other person after this grind you went through. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching. For all those who chose the growth card, let's start your reading. It talks of expanding your consciousness and your awareness. Overall, any kind of growth, So let's see what your reading is. The growth card. Um, so let's see what this eclipse, this cycle is ending for you. Okay. Overall energy is of growth. What is ending for you? Awakening ancient wisdom and hearing messages from spirit. So in the past, you had spent a lot of time just connecting with spending a lot of time meditating and really developing a strong bond between you and the universe, so that whole phase of very intense connection of constantly getting messages for yourself. I think now it's time to for that period to get over, that cycle to get over, and to put these messages and use them to create something for yourself at the 3D level, to bring a physical manifestation of all the guidance messages you have been getting in the past. So it could have been a cycle where you were only connecting with the divine every step of the way, maximum days spent in meditating and spending time outdoors, connecting with nature. You were in that phase where you were downloading a lot of information, right? And processing it, dealing with it, sifting through it, seeing what is applicable, how it is working, and all of that. And now you have ended that phase of learning, and now you need to put it to use and see how it is going to help you grow. Two of Cups, the Chariot, Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Moon card. Alright, so here we have, with the Two of Cups, I do feel, it was your connection with the universe, which got rekindled in the previous cycle. Okay, so that it could put you on a new path. It could, you were connecting with, a lot of divine energies, okay, entities to help you on this path. It was you were connecting with them after a long time. Let's say it could be even after a couple of lifetimes, you felt that you need to really connect with them. Sometimes it happens like that, but it was all too familiar, your connection with them. So whether you picked it up after a couple of lifetimes or after many years, but there seems to have been some kind of a long gap between you and this connection which had gone by. Now the universe wants to put you on a new path, but that is why you had to reconnect to get the clarity for your path, what you need to do. You worked very well as a team with them. And with the Five of Swords, I do feel that sometimes you felt that what is happening, and you're being, it's like maybe other people just probably were telling you that what is this you're doing, why are you by yourself, why are you so wrapped up with yourself. But it does happen when we are connecting big time with the universe. We really need to disconnect with others. So maybe other people would point it out to you once in a while that so maybe you experienced some of that, because you were keeping everything very secretive, with the Moon card over here. It was all kept to yourself. You did not want to tell this, and rightly so. Not too many people are aware of it, and those who are, they tend to leave you, they don't really question you, and they understand why you need to be left alone. So in the past, you were connecting big time with spirit for your own growth, so it has been spiritual growth, and I feel now it is going to be, material growth as well. So what cycle are you beginning now? Let's see what you are going to start. What kind of a cycle are you starting now? Should I pull out a card for you? What cycle are you starting? Okay, I'll take out a card for you. Giving birth. Alright, and let me get you another one. Igniting courage. So you are on a new journey from here on, no doubt about that. And you will need to be a little brave and courageous to follow through with whatever the universe has prepared you for. So it could be something you've probably not done before, a very new path for you, right? So which you are in the process of initiating and starting. So that's why I guess this card is telling you, this reading is telling you that just be brave and trust the universe. Here the person is trusting the horse, the complete faith and trust that I know it'll do it. So do trust the universe to help it deliver what it wanted for you. Death card. So there is going to be a complete transformation happening for you, viewer, where none of the old is going to be applicable, the old and the familiar. That's why you'll really need to trust and put your faith in the universe and be brave to follow a path where it is just telling you instinctively to go on. That is why you had such an intense time connecting with the universe, because it wanted you to trust it completely. And now that you've developed that bond, it is required, because it's a new journey for you. None of the old is going to be of any worth and value. Speaking of which, we have the Fool card, right? This is also a card of just trusting the universe completely, where it is going to take you. And it's taking you to Queen of Pentacles. It's taking you to a lot of physical abundance, prosperity, material growth, nurturing. It's taking you to a prosperous new journey, which has a lot of peace of mind as well, and a lot of there's nothing to worry and worry and get concerned about. It's time to sleep peacefully. And 10 of Cups, it is something which is going to make you happy for a long time. So whatever new journey you are on, a viewer, just trust the universe. It is let me tell you very, very clearly, it's going to be something completely new, something you couldn't have even imagined. Okay, and now it is going to give you a lot of peace, a lot of happiness, and a lot of prosperity. So whatever it is, just trust and hold on to this bond you have created with the universe, because I think you just need to follow its advice every step of the way. Okay, completely new life, what more can I say? And since it's supposed to be something new which only you and the universe knows, I guess that's why I'm not getting much from the tarot either, other than the fact that it's going to be prosperous, abundant, happy, and peaceful. What is your guidance? The Temple Path, another card of spirituality. So my goodness, for all of you who've chosen this card's real tremendous spiritual growth, which is going to give equal amount of physical and mental and financial abundance for you. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. It's a seat of creativity. All right, this is a phase where you're going to be creating a new life for yourself. So allow those creative energies to flow, be brave and follow them through, and just trust every message you get from spirit with respect to this. Okay, so let me see what more I can get for you with respect to this cycle. Anything we can give to the viewer who has chosen the growth card. Should I take out the cards? We've got. So we have this card of take a reality check. So be practical with respect to your situation over here, and go wild. See, it's so contradictory. Take a reality check and go wild. So do I'll get a little one on that. Go wild with, I think that is your creative energy, so don't hold back on the creativity. And what do you need to take a reality check on? Okay, I got this card for that. It says leave the past behind. So yeah, get real with the fact that your past is over, with the death card over here, right? So this is just telling you that be real. The past is not valid anymore. So don't even think of bringing any element from the past into your new life, because it's time to go wild and free. Be proud of yourself and or your journey, what you've accomplished, and reflect on your priorities. So this is one card where you would need to just give a little time and attention to your priorities. What is it that you want? Your connection with the universe, trusting the universe, follow it through, and whatever else you have on the agenda for yourself. But yes, none of the past is going to be working for you now, and do pat yourself on the back for this journey and for the new one which is coming your way. Okay, so with that, I'll wrap up your reading. For all those who chose the card humor, It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's going to be the overall energy, for you during this phase now. So I think, seeing light, sorry, seeing life and its events in a lighter vein. I think you must be, the very few who can really find the lighter sides of life and, not get too serious about it. And lucky you. I do feel there are very few people who can, laugh through the trials and tribulations of, what we perceive as trial and tribulations, right? So let's see what this, it's a lovely card to get, no doubt, of light, happy energies. So let's see what is it that, what cycle is ending for you. Okay. So I got this card here which says renewing your life. So it does, tell me that, you're looking back at your life and, you are able to see it in a lighter vein. You are able to see, you know, laugh at what has happened, or for some of you, you're just like not too serious about what happened, and it's not like pulling you down, it's not causing you to be unhappy or stressed. On the contrary, you've got a very light approach to all what has happened as you sift through life, because that is what is coming to an end. So that sifting and sorting out is getting over. You have been doing it for quite a while. That cycle is coming to an end, and it's making you, even the energy of humor is light. So as you process all of that and you let go of all of it, you start feeling lighter, you start feeling happier, you're cracking jokes, you're taking everything in a very, in a fun manner, light, frothy energies. That's what I get. Let's see what the tarot says. We have the High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So you are, just getting a peek, let's say, at the way the universe has worked for you and in your life. Okay. So you have seen that, I mean, that's nice that, you've got that perspective that what it actually was doing all along. And now you can find something to laugh at with respect to that. That's what I get. And with the Six of Swords, you're moving away from very controlling energies. I think there was this talks of a female figure who's very dominating, who's controlling, and kind of suppressed your lighter energies, your fun energies, your frothy energies, all that. You're moving away from such a person. That's what you have been doing in the past. It's coming to an end, and looking towards the Sun card of light, happy energies, and the Devil and the Magician. So let's see, you've moved away from that, you're stepping into lighter energies. But I think in the past it was really a little toxic kind of a relationship which you had with this person. And with the Magician, this person was up to tricks with you, constantly, always playing tricks with you, always trying to keep you suppressed, always trying to control you, through devious means, devious things, devious they would speak to you in a very cunning manner, and instilling fear and insecurity in you. Very dominating person, and I think for most of you it's a female, right? So you're through with sorting out your life with this person, and you're on to moving away from it towards happier times, right? That's what I get. So let's see, what's the cycle you are starting now. So what is the new cycle that you are starting? Emerging into grace. Now this is, it's got you're still coming out of that, though you are able to see all these things in a lighter vein, you're not completely out of it. With the Six of Swords also over here, it does talk of having moved away, but a little bit is still lingering. So the cycles do take time to manifest and to completely bloom. But right now the wrapping up is definitely for sure. With this eclipse, you will figure out that you have you're no longer doing any of that, you're on your way out of that. And what you're starting, something is going to exceed your own expectations. So whatever plans you had for yourself, it's going to be way better than what you could have imagined for yourself. So all of this is bringing a lot of grace, gentleness in your in you, as well as your approach into life. It's like that swan. I get that swan energy from this card. After going through a lot, you are emerging into a very graceful, gentle, compassionate version of yourself now. Okay. So let's see what this is. We have the Nine of Cups. So whatever wishes you have, for yourself, whatever you've been looking for, it's going to be way better than what you had imagined. So you could only look at Eight of Cups moving away from something, but you really have no idea how prosperous and abundant this new journey is going to be for you. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Everything takes its own time, to emerge. We cannot force anything to grow, to sprout, to come onto the surface. So just let it be in the flow, and it's all going to happen. Four of Swords, Four of Cups. I'll get one more, and we have the Queen of Swords over here. So here, these most of these cards, in fact all these cards are not of activity. It's all about rest. It's all about taking it easy, because you're emerging from that process. So it's a cycle which is going to it's already starting, but it is going to be a little slow, because you need to figure out that you need to flow with this. The more you rest, the more you flow, the more you focus on your dreams, it's all going to work in your favor. So, and just with the humor card over here, take everything very lightly for now. And it's a card of stepping back a little, being a little in the rest mode rather than in the activity mode. Okay, that is what is going to help bring about the transformation with the Queen of Swords, because there are certain things I feel you need to be a little. Can you see this? Okay, yeah, just a minute. Better. So there is something which needs a little more sharpening, a little more polishing, a little more trimming, which you need to do in this while you are just taking it easy. So let that fall into place for you before things pick up speed. What's your guidance? The thinking man. Yeah, exactly. You got to be a lot more logical and a lot more analytical in with respect to something. Some things need to be thought through completely, while you are, giving, in this birthing process and emerging, yet to emerge. So you need to, be very clear about a few things, and you really need to think them through and with a higher perspective. See, you've got these feathers. These are of these birds, which are the owls, the hawk, the eagle, that kind of those kind of birds. So you need to think through things with a slightly higher perspective. And with the Hanged Man here, that is also about a different perspective on life. So I think that needs to be sorted out while you're taking some time off, and the universe is telling you to lie low a little and just sort these things out. What do these cards tell us? Take inspired action. So you really need to work on that inspiration, and really see what is it that really makes you puts you in that into that zone of where you would think that I need to do this. So that you need to be very clear with your inspiration. Maybe some of you haven't yet got it, and the more you rest, relax, go easy on yourself, it'll start unfolding for you. Be humble. All right. Here it is all about just let your fears dissolve. Okay, I do feel with these cards it's more about trusting the universe, and like I said, take some time off. Let the universe show you a few things. Let the universe pop some ideas into your mind as well, and just accept them, because this is a card of not doing anything, not creating, not working on, not manifesting. So here with this Be Humble card, I feel just listen to what the universe is trying to tell you, trying to tell you about the path you're going to be on and what it has for you in the future. And do bear your thoughts in mind, but give more priority to what the universe wants to tell you. So yours might be really good in for you, but the universe could have some more plans for you. So do try and accommodate that. So this is a time where you need to rest, think through things before the opportunities come for which the universe is preparing you for. So with that, I'll wrap up the reading. Thank you for watching.